Hey guys, Busk here, and this is going to be Gold Paladins. This is my next deck that I'm going to be doing for CFAonline, which I have also changed the title of this video to. I'm just going to be calling Card Fight Area Stuff CFA from now on, because it's faster, easier to type, and easier to recognize. I'm going to be doing Gold Paladins because Gold Paladin Liberators because I have no interest in playing them in real life. They're cool, they're very powerful and stuff, but I like personally, I have other decks that I would like to do. And speaking of which, I did not choose those other decks to use, which I was going to use those other decks online, but I figured that since I'm going to make those decks, I'll just save the decks that I'm going to make for deck checks, IRL stuff. So anyway, let's get into this. Grade zeros. I'm starting with Spring Breeze Messenger. If you've seen any of the Liberator decks, this is what they're all running. He's just the top three cards and call for a soul charge and counterblast. It's really easy. Then all the two 16 8 crit, 4 heal, 4 draw, and then they're all Liberators. Yeah, Liberator. Got 13 grade 1s, doing the 10k attacker, 7k booster, 4 of the Liberators, and then 4 of Joseph? I thought it was Joseph or something. I don't know. Then, since my build, I'm basing my build more around Alfred Liberator, so I'm having his 11k booster for a Soul Blast. And since it's not a specific Soul Blast, I can Soul Blast my this guy because I'm going to be using his counter blasts are soul blasts are specific to liberators, and I can't use so I wouldn't be able to get him out of the soul. But for a soul blast, I can get him out of the soul just in case he doesn't get off. Okay. On to grade twos, I have 2 Blaster Blade Liberator, generally because he's a staple for a Liberator deck. To be honest, in the show, he's IG's man, and he's good for field correction if you don't like one of the units that your opponent has. It's pretty good. Three Gallatin, 10k bodies, very good. 12k attackers, 4 of them. 3 counterblast, 1 liberator, and I get a top card on my deck. Get a call him to the field. Then 4 Alfred. I'll explain more what they do in the game. And then 4 limit break rides, which is fantastic. I'm building this post set 10 English because 11 became 410, but I'm doing this only what is out. I'm making the deck only based on what is out in English. And thinking about that, I don't know if this is out in English or not. Yes, it's 10. Okay, there we go. Very good. So I guess we will see you guys in the game. Cut to intro. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is some after commentary on a game I had on CFAonline. Yes, I am using it, and I just wanted to say I did live record this, but I didn't like the commentary, so this is why I'm doing the after commentary on it. I don't. I think I felt a little choppy because I'm new to the deck, and it's just kind of. I felt a little slow playing it. You'll be able to see some times here where I'm deciding what to do, or I'm, trying to think hard on what's going on. Anyway, he misses his grade 1 turn, if you saw that. He didn't have a grade 1 at first, but he did get it because he got a draw trigger's damage check, which is really good because this ended up being a very good match. So like that goes to show you, just sometimes you just gotta stay in the match and it'll get better really soon. It became really competitive here towards the end. I was kind of mad here because he didn't attack me twice. I was almost hoping for a critical trigger here because I like getting my Blaster Blade's effect off, or Liberator's effect off. Even though he didn't have anything in his front row, it would have been nice if he had, well, not at that one point, but like say at this point, it would have been nice if I had two, because I had the second Blaster Blade Liberator in my hand. And that's why I called the one down, even though I like to save them for their counter-blasting retirements. Unfortunately, as I'm seeing through the end of this turn and onto my next turn, I don't have my break ride up. I only have Alfred right now at the moment. which is I hate when I don't get the break right off because sometimes I feel like I'm just like there's 4 grade 3s in there that just didn't do their job, like they were just almost they were just worthless at that point because they didn't get their effect off. I drive check 2 Site Liberator Exarado, what? And here I'm trying to activate Spring Breeze Messenger's effect, and I mess up with this C clunky. I put that in my damage zone instead, but then I find out you're supposed to bind them, and I put that guy back into my deck. And anyway, you don't get a shuffle up. I put him on the bottom of my deck. And anyway, so I'm able to get my 10k guard off on his 12k attacker, which is very nice. It was just stuff like that that slowly wore down his hand and helped me in the end to win. He comes in here. He's really not liking my blaster blade. I don't know why. It's just a 9k vanilla, and he's attacked it every turn. He goes in. I no guard. I didn't want to waste the guard in my hand because it would take up a lot of space, and I didn't really need to. I was only on 1 damage. Take a second attack too. There's no point. I want to be able to have limit break next turn, so I might as well just take it. Here I'm deciding what to do. I'm going with the discard here. Getting rid of the counterblast 1 to stand up a unit because that's more threatening than his 12k attacker at the moment. Then I just throw down Joseph. I throw down Joseph because he's no point if you don't have him in your deck because his effect is to be called from the deck, and he's a good 7k booster, so I throw him down. And I Soul Blast to get the 22 up, and I don't know, I thought I put the boosting, but I didn't. But so it's a 22 attack on him. He no guards. He looks like he had the resources to guard, but it was kind of worthless because he was at 3 damage anyway. I attack. He guards, and over to his turn. See what he does. Here is his combo. He calls up his combo. This is set 13. Ethics Buster. I have the set, that was confusing me a little bit during the game because I don't remember its ability, but I have the Limit Break one from the set that just came out, set 10. Okay. Sorry, that was just a little bit of me. He attacks my rear guards trying to take down my attacks, and I have plenty of attacking power in my hand, so I just let both those go through, and I'm only at 3 damage, so I can take as many, take as much as he can dish out, especially with guarding power in my hand still. This is a 5k guard. I'm debating on whether to take it or not. Oh yeah, I was reading skills at that point. I think in the game I wasn't taking the damage, so I take both those and then I guard that with a 10k easy shield. Draw over to my turn, and here is a little bit. I was iffy on doing this. Was writing Gancelot. I figured if I could survive through next turn, I'd be able to get a grade 3, and it would help me out power-wise. Hopefully, I would get Alfred, for the super 31k attack column if he didn't have a perfect guard. Which, as we can see in his hand right now, because it is a replay, he does have one, so that's kind of unfortunate. I go for his rear guard here, and since I don't have any open spaces, I can't activate his skill, but I think it's only a Vanguard anyway. Yeah, it's only a Vanguard. Go for his, then he perfect guards, and then he takes the last one because he doesn't want to waste the power, I guess. He had a 10k, he could have done it. Yeah, he has plenty of 10ks. I probably would have guarded it just so I could have one more piece to guard for next turn. One more damage leeway next turn, because next turn would probably be his final time anyway. He gets the draw trigger there. His hand skyrockets up to 7 cards once again, and it's looking formidable because I'm down to 4. So I just call out 1 card from my hand, grade 2, it's fine, because I can intercept with him anyway. There's no loss in guard power. So I go for the battle phase. Sorry, I'm losing my breath. I'm like talking at the tip top of my vocal lung range and airwise and stuff. Anyway, I get a heal trigger and then Gancelot my break ride for next turn. So yeah, rewriting Gancelot was definitely a benefit there. So that goes to show you that if you miss the break ride, you can come back and do it. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, if you do miss a break ride, you can come back and do it. Those 4 are not useless. He goes over trying to take out my rear guards. He just saw me drive check a grade 3 though. So I don't know what he was thinking there, because if I still have the grade 3, I could just replace it easily, because I'm already grade 3. Maybe he was pendant on the break ride, though. Anyway, he goes over here, and I just guard both those, easy peasy. Or I take both those, getting rid of my rear guards, because I have the 10k attacker in my hand and the grade 3. Then he can restand and stuff, which kind of sucks, but I'm also at 5 damage, so I can take 1 hit. And then I guard this one with the 10k, because I want to save that Marin in my hand. And here's this is good. I get my Alfred, which is what I was waiting for the whole time, as I get my break right off, and it's all fantastic. Everything's going fantastic. I counterblast 2. Look what I get. Here it comes. I thought I did this quicker. Critical trigger. But it's a downfall. Gold Paladins, obviously, top deck and stuff like that. But I just retire it, throw out my 10k attacker. It's worth it. And then I go down for the 20k to his Vanguard. I don't know, he just takes it because he figures he can't guard everything, which I don't think he can now that I'm going back. And that's just my 2 drive checks, just checking what I would have got. And that's the end of the replay, guys. That was a good game. I had fun playing it. Let's go back and see if he could have guarded it. He would have gone with the 10k there. He has an intercept. Okay, he could have gone with the 10k there. I would have come in. Oh geez, yeah, I would have come in at. Oh yeah, and I get. Oh geez, that'd be a lot because of my break ride. Yeah, he couldn't have guarded that. Wow. Because I'm 11k base, and I'm 21k base because of the break ride. Then I would have boosted with this, boosted me up to 20, boosted me up another 11, so I would be at 33k alone, single column wise. And then because of his effect, Liberators out, and I have all 5, so I get another plus 10k, so I would have been 43. Is that right? 43, 42. Coming in at him. Yeah, he couldn't have touched me because he would have done the 10k there. Then he could have gone 2 10s to get a 31, and then I guess he could have gone with those guys to just 1 to pass, and then I would have come in with my draw trigger, saved the day, destroyed everything. I guess actually going back, I guess I didn't actually see my full drive check. Don't know what I would have got after that, but and then he couldn't have guarded this one even if he used all of his guard power. Anyway, that's the end of this battle. Give me a like, comment, tell me what you think of this after commentary, or whether you like live comms better, and we'll see you guys in the next video.